Hello, my name is Ray. This is called War is Hell. This poem is dedicated to every single soldier around the world who has ever fought in any war. Disclaimer. The following poem may be a trigger and possibly quite misunderstood. This disclaimer is for my safety and to make sure others feel safe as I recite it. If you are feeling certain vibrations from this piece, perhaps it's because I tried to induce certain hypnotic-like effects solely for spiritual and creative depth. War is Hell is just a poem I wrote, simply thoughts. It's fictional. Google says about fiction, a belief or statement that is false, but that is often held to be true because it is expedient to do so. The poem was written to promote anti-war, anti-corruption. It is 100% anti-terror. I hope it only gives any readers or listeners positive inspiration and vibration. Thank you. Kind regards, Ruben. War is Hell. When we fight, we are insane. It's an eye for an eye when you're not about to die. It's a tooth for a tooth. Whatever hides in a man's brain has not been counterbalanced to constrain. Do we go against God or do we go against the sky? Do you go against the wonder to even ask why? The Doric drones inside the screens on phones screams venomous bile of the seeds we've sown. Progress hurts and will hurt much more from the vile in ourselves since the knife to the shell, this predisposition of this legacy from hell that we have conditioned and nurtured in our nature, that we to every generation shat out in our human behavior. Just blame it on the state and goats that scape like God and pigs, forgetting all of us on our bended knee. I'd rather kneel to thyself that I loathe in my laments of depravity. At least my isolation has created purity. It tells me things that I can foresee. It cries that war is so much more than insanity. I pound my head against my oubliette walls, primal screaming, war is hell, war is hell. So how much worse can hellfire be when you're on fire in hell? Why the fuck can't you see? It's sad because I understand why eyes are blind. A real dis is abled and enchanted to pay no mind. The stares they did as they stood as a kid, the words like sticks they threw and stoned. I got the scars too today that will never go away. I got a box I have lived in, a self-fulfilling prophecy. When I feel like a failure, it just helps me to believe, to hold on true to everything that I feel as I plow right through to the things that I need. It really does not matter how much that I bleed. My platelets hold the blood I express on my steed. Adversity holds my self-ownership of this dying tragedy. Some people don't understand why the world gets to me. Just sit back, let me tell you the reflections of myself. Keep calm and relax, as I hope you dare to see. Now, from the infantile cries of a man on fire, holding his infant child while screaming, wah-la, ee-ha-ha. And it's to the picket white fence, fenced in like a prison, where they say that one day happened for a specific reason, as the Bible is to the belt that provides the aching welt. For terror's origin is always home. Fascist classism, abandoned and suburban, gentrification oh so urban. Myths of crime and the city solution, children so domesticated that they become feral and elated, dosed in dogmas, stigma, and lies, white coats that attract like jihadists despise. From the toys in the attic to the gun in your shelf, taken from the teen at war out to raise hell. People still don't understand why the world gets to me. Just sit back like a doctor, I'll explain as I slip into your cervix brain so hypnotically like lidocaine. I'd love to pay it forward and put something back in. Give to you my cock of your original sin. I put something in and it's taken right out. Each time one borrows from the burrow and it is traded back in pig shit. Though I don't really care because I omit, even as a hardcore masochist, since the day I saw the gag and it did not fit. Seeds turn into ash, scattered for the purpose of growth. Either grow into a cynic or just simply watch its outgrowth. In vitro children dying for a reason to live for every tortured season. iPod people killing zombies. Fuck it, kill a nation. Off to foreign terrain. Be a hero or shoot heroin, be a heroine and get raped and misspent peasants sent and taken. Wanting to be puissant, not to take every sanction. Statistics come with characteristics. Some don't bother to even see, like the color of their eyes, the language in his body. Her vessel now becomes your cell, till the day forgiveness testifies. On will ring your tendonitis death knell. As for the fighting, you say you don't believe, still you punch the Chad, knowing the power will succeed. Prevail to succeed, full of corruption till the end. Even still, chaos does have harmony, like the precision of his strokes which bleed. So what is your passion? I'm not done with you. Get back in. I do not pity the body they diss. When you are able, can't you see that you are me? So why not embrace your goddamn diversity? It's simply an adversity. Now come on and wake up. Think. Try to think if you can, with a mind consumed with consumption, so afraid that it's made you function. Your world's a controlled substance in which you tolerate so well. Still somehow your tolerance so high as you pass the passerby. Just to get to A to B is how respect is bought and sold, you see. You see, everybody, watch the scene. You've seen this before, in and out, in between. Is your passion to get bashed in? Because I'm giving you a chance, your choice, to die right fucking now. If you do not use your voice, then you won't know how. Try to speak as nothing comes out. So just close the lids and go to sleep. You might as well already be dead. By the time you are not in the bag, you will come back home as a warhead, human weaponry, wearing a swastika flag. All too all American. War is hell is war is fucking hell. I am still screaming and pounding still. Can you hear the death knell? Sail them to sea on a funeral pyre, light a match and buy a professional funeral crier. Sail them to sea, sail them, and you will see real European-like, this war-like life. If you cannot see the carousel life, looking outside from the ride like a fine artist doing a self-portrait, there's not much left to stay. There's not much left to say. Stuck in this shit day by day as the world is almost gone, heavy as the head beyond the pale into your deep. I wish all sheep to look away from the rest, gaze your eyes and fall asleep as the camera obscura takes a shot, shooting you, blood bleeding, film onto black and white, yet completely gray. Embrace the contrast of the space in which is measured in degrees, to see every side and angle to every fucking thing. Become the painting of your own dichotomy, destruct what will destroy the destruction, to be a dreamer and to deploy man's truest origin. Thank you.